Hi, everyone. Okay, so now we're going to go over how to write your second paragraph. And that's going to be your first body paragraph. So, the things that you're going to need is going to be your brainstorm. You still need your brainstorm, that should still be out. And then you're going to need to open the assignment titled Argumentative Essay Paragraph 2. So, we're going to open up two things on here. We're going to open up the slides that give us detailed instructions with sentence frames and all that good stuff. And the second thing that we're going to open is our actual Google Docs that we're going to write in. And the last thing that you're going to open up is you're going to go back to Google Classroom and you're going to open up the introduction, just the Google Docs that you had that you've already written in. Okay. So now the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to copy. We're going to copy our little paragraph. Copy. And then on the paragraph that we're working on now, right here where it says copy and paste your introduction paragraph in the section below, that's what we're going to do right now. Go ahead and paste. Beautiful. So now I should have my first paragraph in that box. Now I can go ahead and exit out of this. I don't need this anymore. Goodbye. Okay, so now that we know where we left off, we can continue with our next paragraph. So in this paragraph, we're going to go into our first reason. So the first thing that we're going to be doing, right, we have instructions here as well as here. So this is what your paragraph is going to look like. You're going to have your claim, then you're going to give me, you're going to be citing, then you're going to clarify, cite. Oh, let's just say clarify. Fixed it. And then clarify. Okay. So the first thing is I need to give my claim. So again, the claim is going to be something either parents should or should not listen to the advice of their children because, but it's going to be your claim plus your first reason. So plus your your second reason. The second one that you put in your thesis statement. Okay. So here I should start off with parents should or should not. Oh, look at that. I can just copy right here. Should or should not listen to the advice of their children because, and then I'm going to give that the second reason. So I'll copy this because, copy. And then I'm going to be copying the second reason that I put. So let's show. I'll put them in different colors for you so that y'all know what I'm talking about. You should be copying this reason. Because blank. Okay. So parents should or should not listen to the advice of their children because blank. Okay. Cool. So I have that first, my claim down, done. I can move on to the next thing that I have to do. Next, I have to give my textual evidence. And then this you're going to be getting from your brainstorm. On the back of your brainstorm, we have we have our evidence. Wow. So, we're looking at reason 2, right? Because we're going to save our best for last. That's why we're doing reason 2 right now. So, I should have 2 pieces of evidence here. So, I'm going to go ahead and first, I'm going to get my sentence frame. Okay, so I'm going to just use this one right here. According to page blank in the novel blank, it states blank. So, because I am lazy, I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to put that here. Paste it. According to page blank in the novel blank, it states blank. So here you're going to put the page number, right? And then here, the novel, what's the title of the novel, the crossover. We got to make sure that we underline that because it is the title of a novel. It states, and then now this part I should be getting from my brainstorm. So I can go ahead and copy that first whatever quote I said. Okay? And then that's going to go here. Type. So that's done. Then I'm going to go to my next slide of instructions. Now I need to clarify my evidence. How does this quote support your claim? How does that quote show that parents should or should not listen to the advice of their children? And these are just sentence frames that you can use. You don't have to use these sentence frames. So I'm going to put, again, I'm lazy. So I'm going to copy and then I can paste that bad boy in here. Oh, wait, I don't want that. Paste with that formatting. It makes it match. Cool. This quotation shows that, here I need to clarify. Again, how does this quote support this claim? That parents should or should not, again, whatever side you're on, listen to the advice of their children because blank. Okay? Once I've done that, I have to give another textual evidence. Okay? This time, because I don't want to be using the same one because you know that gets boring, I'm going to go ahead on page blank, the author states blank. So I'm going to copy back to my document. I'm going to paste without formatting. On page blank, again, the author, Kawame, or Alexander, because that's his last name, states, give my Lex quote. And again, I'm getting this quote from my brainstorm. It's the second one that I have here. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. After I've put that quote in there, I'm going to go back to my essay instructions. And then the next and final slide tells me I need to clarify again. Now, again, because I don't want to be using the same sentence frames over and over again because then it just starts to sound repetitive and boring. I'm going to copy the second one, paste without formatting. This is important because blank. And remember, you can also use the transition words. And there's a list. You have your handout, but there's also some transition words here. Okay. So I can so let's add some transition words real quick. So first, I can say maybe right here, so I'm not just saying the same thing for the beginning of each paragraph. I can say one reason parents should not listen to the advice of their children is because blank. And then according to page blank in the novel The Crossover, it states da 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 da. This quotation shows that da 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 da. And then here, maybe I want to add another transition word. I can put also on page blank, the author Alexander states blank. This is important because blank, right? So you want to add in those transition words and phrases to the body paragraphs of your essay. And again, I've given you some words here, but you also have a handout that shows you more words, okay? Now, the part that I am going to be looking at closest is your clarify sentence. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now the absolute minimum is one sentence. But I feel like you need more than one to really do a good job. Remember, there is no such thing as over explaining when it comes to your essays right now. How does this quote, whatever quote you said, How does that support your claim that parents should or should not listen to the advice of their children? It always needs to come back to this. It needs to come back to your claim. Okay. If you're not coming back to your claim, then you're not doing a thorough enough job of writing your paragraphs here. Okay. So go through. If you think you're done, read it out loud to yourself, like actually out loud to yourself. You don't have to read it loud, but you can like whisper it because you're more likely to catch mistakes that way. Okay. And you want to make sure that someone who's never read the crossover is able to follow along with your argument, because if they're not, then you're not doing a good enough job of explaining. Okay. And that's all you have to do for your second paragraph. Okay. That's it.